I head over to Zinjy's and Fuzzy's Create Island for a little tour, and then we work on breaking ground on a new building in Spawn Town. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? It's jblader, and I'm back again on the Olympus Craft server. I'm walking over the rails that I've been working a little bit on here in the Spawn Town, and the server trains are still coming up, and I've just been so pleased with working on this project. It's really fun. I'm waiting on other people to hop on the train, no pun intended, to get these set up all the way around the server. In the meanwhile, there's some building I want to do over here in town because we've been doing a lot of create shenanigans the last few episodes. I'm starting to understand the mod a little bit more, but I've realized that there's a lot more that I need to learn. So I've reached out to server member Zinjy and Fuzzycub. Both of them are a little bit better at create than me. Okay, a lot better at create than I, and they're great content creators, so I wanted to see what they knew about the create mod. I reached out to them. They have an industrial district here on the server too, and I was like, hey guys, can I come over and check out your industrial district? They said sure. So we're going to go have a chat with them later today. Oh, it's all rainy now. But I'm over here by the Dollar General because we haven't built anything here, like in the Dollar General, around this area, around this part of town, the parking lot town area, as I might call it, in quite a while. And it is going to be time for us to add some stuff over here. Now, I'm going to be building a building today that is just kind of for fun. I am going to sell stuff in it, but if no one buys it, that's totally fine. I'm not really concerned about it. And that is, I'm going to be building my favorite fast food restaurant here in the U.S. In the South U.S., we have a restaurant called Bojangles. Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's kind of like Popeyes. They have like Cajun cuisine and fried chicken is kind of their thing, okay? And Bojangles has been a staple of mine for a long, long time. I really enjoy the food at Bojangles. It is not fancy by any means. It is definitely a fast food place, but it is just a place I enjoy going to whenever I get the chance. So I'm going to be building a Bojangles in Minecraft today, though. However, we're not going to be able to finish the entire project. It's simply not going to happen. There's got too much to do. Landscaping, interior, mechanisms. I gotta figure out how to make some fried chicken and stuff like that, and different foods to sell. Some Cajun fries, some spices, stuff like that. So there's stuff to do, but I can at least get started with some landscaping and starting the building today. Hopefully get most of the main shape down, get a little bit of landscaping down. We're gonna time-lapse it, the majority of it anyway. And while I'm working on this building, I'll show you my little chat with Fuzzy and Zinjy and all of their amazing things over at their Create Island, their industrial district that they have on a mushroom island. So, stay tuned for that. Let's roll those clips. Now, that's some freaking RPM. Goodness.
Welcome to the Create Island of Fuzzy and Zinjy.
Yes, this place...
Interesting.
This place is crazy, man. And so I'm just getting into Create myself. I'm just getting my little goggles on, and when I was over here earlier, I was like, wait, you guys are cooking. And I want a short explanation of some of this stuff because, you know, the wiki tells you how to make stuff, but it doesn't really tell you, like, a good progression. And you guys seem to have a progression figured out here.
Yeah. I didn't really know what to do with what I was doing with Create either, and I have just been kind of working on my Create knowledge, and I think it's very vast now. So I'm probably the person to ask. Yep, for sure.
Perfect.
I know.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
So
what would you like to know?
This power source over here. What is going on?
Okay. So I don't know if you have the cheaty cam that you can see under the ground.
I do. Yeah.
You do. So if you go into your free cam and then just sort of drop below the floor beneath us, you will see we have a vast lava pool that the good old Fuzzycub filled up for us. So Fuzzy had a big sort of lava farm set up and filled this entire cube full of lava, which makes this cube an infinite lava source. So like, you know, as in the nether. And then we're literally just pumping, see this little sort of thing right here? Mm-hmm. It's a little pulley right here. We're pumping the lava up through this. And if you come across over here and just sort of look at the pulley, it says bottomless supply, which means it's an infinite supply of lava.
Yeah, so it's considering it infinite because it's like a certain size. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Fuzzy worked that part. He knew what he was doing with that, and then Fuzzy connected the lava sources up and stuff. I'm not sure why we have the lava container. You don't really need this, but I think it's just like a buffer. I think that's what the idea for Fuzzy was to create a buffer. So if someone did go wrong down, down in the lava pool, then we had a backup lava supply, which is really smart, really smart. I mean, he's a smart bear, so
He knows
he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, yeah. And then Fuzzy connected up the lava pipes because we have obviously the pipe mod in this server. And then from the pipes, as you can see, we have them going into blaze burners.
Okay.
And because we have straws on the server, you can give each blaze burner a straw, and they can just suck the lava from the pipes straight in, give an infinite supply.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just give them a straw. Gotcha.
Give them a straw. They can suck the lava. They like the lava. It's nummy. And then the boilers are obviously what produce the power. You fill the boilers with water, which is what we have going on at the back here. If you pop around the back, you can see we've literally, it's a cheaty way of doing water, but it works. It's just a 3-wide water source, which is obviously an infinite water source.
Right.
And then the pipe sucks the water up, puts it in the boiler, and the blaze burners heat the boilers up to create power. That's pretty much it.
So there's an output coming out, like a mechanical pump going in.
Yeah, so we have like 4 mechanical pumps for the water, because the more sort of water you can get in quickly to the boiler, the more stress units, which is like your energy, you can create quicker. Where the little gauge is, you can see we're drawing 294,000 stress units, which for create is just you're never going to use that. It's just insane.
Yeah, that
we have
insane.
we have overkilled. Yeah, we have overkilled, but it's either it's go big or go home. So it is
Olympus craft,
Exactly. This guy knows.
I understand.
This guy knows. It's not 100% efficient. As you can see, this boiler here, you're standing over level 9. The other 2 are on level 7. I'm currently waiting on Fuzzy to link up the power from Power Mod. We have this just at the back here where I'm standing. We have like an electric motor linked up.
Okay.
And once Fuzzy gets another couple of these linked up to the other 2, we'll have all level 9s, and we'll be producing something like 340,000 stress units or something like that, which we're never going to use, but as I say, we like to overdo it. So
that's interesting. Okay,
yes, and so that's how we're powering basically the entire island.
I think I understand everything here. The crushing wheels, I got to make some of these still.
Cool.
But I have messed with the mechanical crafters too, so I understand that. I think at least enough to I can figure that stuff out. Now, what I thought was interesting is you have a bunch of levers over here doing like little wireless redstone. What is going on?
Yeah, so I do need to change this. This is quite messy. This was just a solution for me just now, but I can explain. So this one right here says island off switch. So the whole island is turned off right now, but if we flick the switch, all the gizmos and gears behind you will start going.
Oh, I see.
Basically how this works is if I just show you down the end, this will be an easy way of doing it. You can see we have like redstone links set right here at the back where I'm standing. So there's one here. So what's this one? Sorry. This is the clay washer. This is what I've actually just made. So if I were to turn this one on, it would turn the clay washer on, which is the unit just sitting in front of us over here. So if we just pop over, you should be able to see things working. Yeah, look, you see like all the pipes and then the conveyor belts and stuff's all working now. And the way this works is I've actually left this open so you could probably see. So we just pop down here.
Okay.
And then spin around the corner. And you can see we have all the doodads and gadgets in here. And this is how we turn it on and off. So this one right here, no, it's over here.
You're just filtering different on-off switch basically, wirelessly.
Pretty much, so it's right here. So now this one's turned on. So that means we have a clutch attached to the rotational speed controller. And basically when the clutch is attached to that, you can actually then control if it gets turned on and off. And that's what the redstone link does. It turns on or it turns off, depending on how you want to do it.
Okay. I gotcha. And are all these things like kind of automatically farming blocks?
They can be. That is what I'm about to transfer the whole island to be doing, is a big automatic system, so it can just detect what needs to turn on, detect what needs to turn off. That's what I'm in the midst of doing. That's why I have so many levers, because I saw there was
like many, but I see a bear back there.
There's a bear. Yeah, look, there's a Fuzzy.
There's the hardcore player himself.
There's the guy. So what's powering the island is basically the question we should be asking. And what's powering
That
the
is a
island
good
if we pop
question.
up is this right here, my cobblestone generator. Which basically every single last item you see here is generated from cobblestone. Nothing is pumped into the system to generate anything else. It's all generated from this one machine. So we can produce gold, we can produce iron, we can produce quartz, we can produce gravel, sand, soul sand, we can produce
Blackstone,
andesite alloy, blackstone, you name it, we can produce it just from cobblestone.
prismarine.
Prismarine, I think. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
haunt
yeah.
lapis.
Yeah.
Although can we do that from cobble?
I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
I think I have a vague idea of how you're doing it, but you got to tell me now because I'm sold. How you do? How is it? What's the magic recipe?
Okay. Which part do you want to know?
Grunk.
Yeah, pull
that's
the
what it
lever.
seems like. Yeah. Okay. Let me turn it on. I'm going to warn you. It's a quick machine.
Okay.
Get ready for the turn on.
So
if
this
you've
is
got a
a-
magnet on, I suggest you turn it off because
Okay, mine's off.
it's going to kill you pretty quick. Right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah. So cobblestone generator.
So cobblestone generates.
I get that one.
It filters down into the
The
item vault below. And
Okay.
you can see we have the display board linked up to the item vault, so it displays how many items are inside the vault.
Yep. That makes
And
sense.
if I turn the gravel crusher on,
And so you're just turning cobble into other things based on basically a recipe. So like
Yeah, like a process.
cobble to
Pretty
crushing
much.
stone equals gravel.
Yes.
yeah, and then
Yep.
taking it from there, and then from the gravel one, then we can take gravel and we can wash the gravel. No, we can crush the gravel into sand, clay, and flint. And then we can take the sand and then we can haunt it into soul sand. We can take
Okay.
the soul sand, we can wash it into quartz and gold. Or we can take the sand and wash it directly into clay, which is as far as I've got. There's still
Oh,
more to
so
be
you
built. I haven't
wash
got that
soul
far.
sand for quartz and gold.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Or you can go the other way. You can take gravel and you can... What did I do? Did I wash the gravel? I did wash.
Yeah, wash it.
Yep, I washed the gravel and you get iron nuggets and flint.
Okay.
And then you can take the...
Flint
gravel and flint,
something?
gravel
Yeah.
and flint, and mix them together to make andesite, and then you can take the iron nuggets and andesite to make andesite alloy.
So you're using
So-
like how are you mixing? I see a basin here with gravel and lava in it. What is
no,
happening?
it crushes. It's a mechanical press, so it crushes. So what happened is see there you've got the funnels on the side.
Mhm.
You've got one sort of belt that'll produce the gravel into the funnel. This one here will produce iron nuggets in. They'll go in, it's getting pumped with lava, and then once all those three components are in, it then crushes it into andesite.
Okay.
And then the back end, you can see there's two funnels. One removes andesite and one puts andesite into the
Okay.
item vault.
I-
And then the next
That makes
item,
sense.
or this one over here, basically takes that andesite we're making, runs it along the belt here,
Yep.
and then it takes the iron nuggets from below, brings them up, and then sends them into the mixer, which mixes them to make andesite alloy.
Did you
'Cause andesite
guys
alloy is
design this, or is this
This is all me. I didn't. Yeah, I designed it myself. I didn't follow.
I
any
just
tutorials.
made the power part. I just logged on one day and Zinjy had built an entire factory.
So you got a
Yeah.
tutorial coming, right? I mean, this is really cool. I need to build this on the Cobblemon server like really bad because I don't want to be farming for like gravel and sand on there. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly. It's funny because I've been on the CallieBuilds server a lot recently, and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. Imagine that. Yeah. It is really cool once you kind of get into it and stuff, and then you kind of know what you're doing. It's pretty smart. It's really cool.
Well,
Crate is definitely my favorite mod by far.
I'll be waiting for the tutorial on this.
Okay. Give me
No pressure.
like a year, and then
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
get tutorial.
Nice. No, it looks pretty
But
good.
yeah, if there's anything you want to know, I will put my hand up. You can ask me. I'm pretty good with Crate now, so yeah.
Well, I think I get everything that's happening here. So what's next? What's next for the industrial island for you guys?
What is next is, let's see if I can remember what I was doing next. This will be a big one. I was going to be taking the clay and making terracotta. That's what I'm going to be doing. And then taking the terracotta and crushing the terracotta into gold. I need to make gold. It's like my favorite thing to do. I mean, I've spent the last like 3 weeks on this server just using tunnel borers. So I'm gonna go up here and set up because it's really big. Whoa.
Oh my.
I literally almost walked inside of it.
Yep, I told you about a big tunnel borer.
What are the copper sheets for?
Wow. Oh, they were just for.
Oh, it's for you
so
just to sit inside.
I could sit inside. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa!
Cannon.
Don't point that at people.
Boom. Boom.
I'll have to check that out too. I wrote down some stuff to check out. I'll have to goof around with it. But thank you for your time, guys. I appreciate
No
it.
worries.
For
No
people
worries,
watching, make sure you check these guys out. They make some fantastic videos. I've been enjoying the tutorials you've been doing, Zinjy. I saw you did a new villager breeder one.
Thank you very much, my friend.
And I
That
like
is nice of you to say.
the hardcore series. Fuzzy, how's that been going?
I'm not as bad at Minecraft as I thought I was. So,
No,
yeah,
you've been doing
that-
good.
that-
I saw you taking on the Woodland Mansion and stuff. You're doing good, man. They're spooky, I know.
Put a bear.
Did you see the zombie? The zombie took my totem, and then I killed the zombie, and the
I
zombie's
did.
totem went
I was
poof.
going to yell at you, but there's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do if it picks up your totem. It is what it is.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have thrown a sword.
Throw
at it,
another
it would have
item.
picked up
Yeah.
the sword.
It
Yeah.
prioritizes weapons, so you could have thrown a sword,
Yeah.
but it's, I don't know. It's a tough one.
It's fine. I've learned my lesson. Okay,
Wait,
we've
I have
learned that right,
one more
so-
question. Do you guys know what a Bojangles is?
My future cat's name?
Both of you
my
guys
future
looked at
son's
each
name?
other. There's a restaurant chain in the Eastern U.S. called Bojangles, and that's what I'm going to be building next.
Nice.
Oh.
They
I'm
sell-
gonna
Never
serve.
actually going to.
They sell fried chicken. What do you guys think of fried chicken?
Ooh,
I approve
do.
of fried chicken.
Yeah, I like fried chicken.
Do you guys have like a?
Zinjy is Scottish. They fry everything.
Do you guys
Yeah,
have
we
like the
do.
American fried chicken?
We've KFC.
We have KFC.
Yeah, that's pretty close. KFC. See, Bojangles is better than KFC, I think, and I might get some hate for
Oh.
that, but I think it's
Oh.
better. It's a little spicier. Do you guys like some hot sauce and stuff with it?
I'm Irish. Salt and pepper is spicy.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm Scottish. It's exactly the same. We don't
gosh,
handle
come on,
spices.
guys. Okay, well, just pretend it's pretty good. And they have
Okay, I'll
they have
trust you.
American biscuits. When I say biscuits, what do you imagine?
Like
scones.
a
I've
chocolate,
seen them.
No. See,
a
these-
chocolate-covered biscuit.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
got the American biscuits. Do you know what American biscuits are? They're like,
I've been in Texas, y'all. I've had biscuits.
yeah. They got good biscuits.
They're basically a scone, Zinjy.
Yeah, they're
I was
basically.
going to say,
scone.
I've been to Texas as well, and I've clearly missed out on something.
I guess they're like, they're more buttery maybe. And we eat them oftentimes with like jam or actually even meats. We'll put like meat on it and have biscuit sandwiches.
Yeah. I've seen your excuse for gravy as well. Don't even attempt to call it
Okay,
gravy.
biscuits and gravy is
Oh my
like the
God, here we
American
go.
staple. Some time later, and a parking lot has appeared. I got the outline of the building in place, and I'm going to probably be using bricks, but I ran out, so just doing an outline in rooted dirt, you can get an idea of the scale. Some of these restaurants aren't that big, so I think that this is about right. Let's do a little fly around. We'll put some cars in here, because things are going to be busy. We still got to do, of course, the big sign. There will be a little direction to show where people are going to go if you are going through the drive-thru. And then I just simply ran out of space in this back part here because of the mountain. But this is just going to basically just be square and go back around to the front of the building. Plenty of space for the parking lot. Parking lot maybe a little too big, but I think it's fine. And it'll fill out once we get some cars in here because Bojangles are always busy. If you see an empty Bojangles, that's crazy. So the majority of this is done. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more landscaping today, and we might make some drills to remove some of this area back here. I'm trying to decide if I do it manually or we do it the create way. I'll think about it. So let's get some trees in here. Out front, I'm going to do some acacia. They kind of look like short crepe myrtle trees, kind of like what I did with the azalea. Out front, little trees that might just kind of be around your cars, provide some shades for the cars. I'm going to sprinkle in a maple tree every now and again too. I really like the color of these. They add a nice dash of silver, and they also have some unique animations with the leaves. So I think that'll be nice. Over on this backside, we've got room for some larger trees. So the orchard trees, kind of tall, but very nice. If you've been watching me play on here, then you know I'm going to add Zelkova and pine trees. I think they're a great combination. Kind of tall, doesn't take up a lot of space, not intrusive looking trees, but great kind of dash of color. Very nice. I think a few aspen might look nice in here, so we'll throw in a few of these. And then for larger trees, I'm going to do the red oak. Yeah, we're going to do one larger tree here. Hopefully we get the taller variant, not the short one. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That'll give you some shade here on your car when you're parked, which is exactly what I wanted to go with. I'm going to do the same old thing on this side. I might throw in some orange. I have orange oak saplings too, which are really nice. A few more acacia trees out front, and I think this area is all treed up. There we go. That looks nice. Just enough dashes of color and enough trees to make this area feel lived in. I've raised up the walkway up a half block because it always feels like, well, you do just step up on a lot of walkways around restaurants and stuff. And we're going to add some of these little car stoppers here in all the parking spots. But that's going to do it for today. I've got a lot more work that I got to do over here. Luckily, just a little bit of terraforming and decorating. Not so much that, but I got to do something with that mountain over there. And I think I'm going to try to use some create shenanigans and make some machines. I might have to reach back out to my homies and see if they can help me. Because they're definitely better or not. Or I can probably find a tutorial online. I'm sure I can. I'm kind of smart sometimes. I might be able to figure it out. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's episode. And I'll catch you guys in the next one here on the channel on OlympusCraft. Take care, guys.